The following AOR live stream is brought to you by our sponsors, Elgato Gaming, Hype Energy Drinks, Thrustmaster and GT Omega Racing. Make sure to check them out and we thank them for their continued support. Hello and welcome back to Apex Online Racing for live coverage of the F1 2018 League with Hype Energy. We are on the PS4 and bring you lights to flag coverage of the F2 tier to you tonight from the Baku City circuit in Azerbaijan. First hosting a race in 2016 under the European Grand Prix banner, the unique street track has seen plenty of action, drama and spills over its short time on the calendar. At 3.730 miles long, it is the second longest track after Spa-Francorchamps, and the long straights see cars reach over 200 miles an hour before having to deal with heavy braking and 90-degree turns into the first section. There's also tight section around the castle of turns 8, 9 and 10 that the drivers will have to go through single file as well before the cut opens up again for the long swooping run back to the finish line. The drivers will have to deal with 20 corners in all each lap as they run for 26 laps here tonight, and the tyre choice is between the yellow soft tyres, the red super soft tyres and the purple ultra softs, and it will be key to who takes victory here in Baku tonight. Now, last time in Shanghai we seen a dramatic and slightly controversial finish as Sean in the Ferrari passed the Eagle into the last hairpin on the final lap, making contact in the process as he took the win. However, in the 2 weeks since that last race, the stewards have had a look at it, and after reviewing the decision, Sean was handed a 10-second time penalty added to his race time at the end of the race, which meant the Eagle took his first win of the season in the Sauber, and Sean dropped down to 6th place in the race itself. There's going to be plenty of spills and drama tonight. My name is Andy and I am flying solo here tonight as well. My commentary partner in crime, Ollie, is unfortunately unwell. So Ollie, if you're hearing this, get better soon and hopefully we'll see you back next week in time for the Spanish Grand Prix at Catalunya. So it's just myself you've got tonight, but just wanted to get you up to speed with everything that had changed obviously with the penalty for Sean last time out. It still means Sean is leading the championship with 41 points from Ash, who is on 39, but there is only a 2-point gap now between them rather than 19, so it's made a big difference to the championship lead. However, we do not have Ash here tonight as he is currently moving home, so we'll hope to have him back next week, and that gives Sean and those around them the chance to catch up and make some gains in the championship today. We are here at qualifying now. It's a 17-minute session and the cars are starting to leave the track. You can see here Davidos in the Ferrari. He's not looking forward to this. He doesn't enjoy the track, but he said that about China and he ended up nearly in the fight for the podium. So he's going to be a dark horse. Cherry 2-Pie there in the Toro Rosso out on the soft tyres. So it'll be interesting to see if he sticks to finish the lap on those. Just going through the order. Big Parenta back after missing the last race out as well in the Red Bull. Junda in the Mercedes along with his teammate in the Williams of Jim Pasty. I'm getting mixed up there. And VP Vettel Racer out as well. There's VP Dan Daniel. I believe he is going to be the first one to set a lap here as well. So we're going to... Oh no, he's not. He's actually slowed right up. And that has allowed Cherry 2-Pie to go through. He's going to be the first one that looks like he's going to be setting a lap time, so we'll keep an eye on that. Hello to those joining us on the stream already. Hope you're looking forward to this. Get involved in the chat below. I will answer when I've got some time, and if you are using this on social media, don't forget the hashtag AOR Hype in terms of what you want to do. We're going to jump on board with Cherry 2-Pie in the Toro Rosso, barreling down to turn 1 over 200 miles an hour, second gear briefly, then up to third, using all the exit possible through turn 1 and into the second corner. Another 90-degree third gear. This is the first of the DRS zones as we come flying along this long back straight, you could call it technically, on the way into turn 3. You're looking for the braking point just beyond 100 metres. Down into third briefly, just about in the wall there for Cherry 2-Pie, but he's collected it all, and then down again to third gear into the fourth turn. Coming up to the end of sector 1 now. He's dropping it down to third gear, 35 seconds through sector 1, turns 5 and 6, and a very short run up to turn 7. Heavy braking for turn 7, 6th gear down to about second, using all of the track possible, and then into the castle section, very tricky and tight here, 8, 9, 10, very easy to get it wrong. If you have a crash there, that's going to cause problems in the race, and he's ran very wide, that might invalidate the lap, but it's starting to open back up here. This is easy flat up to this point, and we come up to the next turn. This turn, easy to get wrong as well, using all of the curb, jumping across it, and that was obviously where Hamilton and Vettel collided under the safety car last season. This corner's important because here is where you just want to be on the power all the way down to the finish line. Through the sweeping section, and then the last DRS zone comes up in just a moment's time. You want to keep your foot buried to the floor. The Toro Rosso already over 208 miles an hour, now 210, clipping 215 and more as we cross the line. First lap in the books, and it's a 38.9 for Cherry Tupai. I don't think that's going to be quickest, obviously. He is on the soft tyres, and there's Dan Daniel in the Haas, a 37.8 on those ultra softs, proving me exactly right straight away. And Davidos into second already in the Ferrari with a 37.8. 37.9, and Vettel Racer 37.8 as well, just 3/1000s between them before Big Parenta in the Red Bull flies over the line. Jundo in the Mercedes, a 37.1. That's a lovely lap time from the Mercedes driver. The lap time's just going to tumble to try and keep it. There goes RC Spider into the 36s in the Force India, and then Sean in the 36.9s. It is flying, they're all over the place. Who's next over the line? Lee Findlay 37.8, only 5th place at the moment for the McLaren driver. Tactician 38.8. That's a slow lap from the Red Bull driver, and it'll be interesting to see if he goes for another lap. Jim Pasty 38.8 in the Williams as well. We're watching RC Sam come through the end of the lap in the Force India. Where can he go? Can he get close to that 36.9 from Sean up at the front there? It'll be interesting to see what goes on. Will he be able to do it? No, he's pulled into the pits actually. He's gave up on that lap. So, that was an interesting one. Watching Casper, who's currently on his out lap at the moment. But so far, the championship leader is top of the pile. Very interesting to see if he'll be able to keep that. Again, he was another one, the other Ferrari driver as well, saying he's not too keen on this track. You know, not enjoying it too much. So it'll be interesting to see. Casper's decided to slow out the way there. And we've got to see it. Hamilton's in the pits. Eagle, winner last time out after that controversial finish, coming towards the line now. It'll be interesting to see what he can do. You can see the Mercedes just ahead. He might just get a slipstream off of that. It'll be interesting to see what goes on there. He's coming through the last section now. The fuel's running low, so you want to keep an eye on that. He's only hitting 190 as he's coming into the pit, so he's pulled out of that lap. Decided better off it. That was an interesting choice there. I wonder if he's had a mistake or maybe invalidated the lap during the session. So we'll keep an eye on what happens there and see how we go. We're on board with Tactician heading towards pit lane as well, and it looks like a lot of the drivers will just be heading for the pits now. At the moment, Sean leads 136.976, 2/100ths of a second from RC Spider in second. Jundu in the Mercedes in third, 37.1. Big Parenta in fourth in the Red Bull, 37.3. And Lee Findlay rounds out the top five at the moment on a 37.8. We've got VP Vettel Racer on track, but I think he's actually up on his Sector 2 time. So let's carry on with the Salba driver in the 42 machine. It comes towards the second sector, up in Sector 1 by just a little bit. The car sliding into the tunnel section of the castle. And easy to get that wrong here. Very easy to get it wrong through there. Sideways on the way out. Will he stick with us to the end of the lap? Be interesting to see if he holds it, flying through towards the next turn. The end of Sector 2 comes up very quickly. It looks like he caught the wall there. He certainly caught the wall there. Sideways, but he's been able to carry on. And he's lost 7/10, so he's lost a lot of time through the sector. I don't think he'll finish the lap if that is the case, so we'll see if he does. But that is very Unfortunate for the Sauber driver. Looks like he's going to carry on. Finish the lap. Nope, he's slowing down. He's coming towards pit lane. So that hit against the wall. Hopefully no damage for him. But he has headed for the pits just there. So catch on with Casper now. He's coming towards the end of his lap in the Toro Rosso. He's had some good results, points in all three of the races. He's looking for a podium this time round here in Baku. It'll be his first of the season if he did so. Heading upwards at 15 miles an hour. Where does he go? And he puts it in 4th place on his first lap, a 37.2. So very nicely done there. 2 tenths, nearly 3 tenths shy of the provisional pole sitter, which is Sean in the Ferrari at the moment. We're going to start seeing the second lot of laps in just a moment. You can see the 2 Haas drivers there of McGrady and VP Dan Daniel heading out in synchronisation there. It'll be interesting to see if anyone can get towards the championship leader, but 2 100ths is all that separates first and second at the moment, and it'll be interesting to see how that goes through the rest of qualifying. 8.5 minutes nearly to go here at the Baku City Circuit. This is AOR, it is the F2 League. I do know I have put the wrong bit in the description. I put F1 because I'm an absolute silly bum, but it is the F2 tier that you are watching just now. We're just going to see who's on. Casper's probably on his in lap. There's Dan Daniel. McGrady there, so I'm just trying to find who's on a lap. I think Davidos is on it. He's going to come up in a lot of traffic in a moment through the castle section. The 2 Haas cars are just up ahead. Now he might just get away. He's on a fast lap. He's just managed to get past the first of them. Will the rest of them notice? He's coming through the second sector. The other car gets out of the way. Will Casper notice as well? And Davidos 34.6 in sector 2. Let's see him through to the end of the lap, coming sweeping through in the last couple of turns. He's got Casper ahead. That might just give him a bit of a slipstream. That might just help him. So he's on these ultra softs heading for a line. He's going to shadow the Toro Rosso all the way up the straight. DRS on 215, 216 almost. Will he go up? He's up to third. Third place for the Ferrari driver. That is a good lap there from Davidos. Another one who says not too keen on the track, but he managed to avoid the traffic there and just over a tenth shy of his teammate Sean up in the lead. So that is a very nice lap indeed. And he gets out of the way of the Haas drivers who let him through first time round, so that is good noticing there of his spatial awareness from the Ferrari driver. Here is Jundu coming through to complete a lap. And he's not been able to improve on his time at this point. Casper in the pits. We've got all but 2 drivers on the track, and Sean has retired from the session. The provisional pole sitter has decided these last 7 minutes he's not interested, and that's Davidos. In fact, no, he's retired because he's hit the wall. You just seen it there in the background where we were watching the car go through. That was Sean in the barrier, so he's actually binned it in the castle section. And that is absolute nightmare for the championship leader, and he will be hoping and praying that no one's able to beat his lap time, but he's binned it by the looks of it, and that is not what you want to be doing here in Baku. Here comes Spider coming through. He has a best result this season from second in Australia. He's not had much since then. If I can remember rightly, he didn't take part in Bahrain. And we'll just see him across the line. Big Parenta's gone pole position, a 36.912 as Spider comes into the pits. So Red Bull now on pole. Daniel is now retired from the session. Dan Daniel's now retired. So I'm wondering if he's just decided better off it and wanting to play the tactical game. Here's the Renault CSR Hamilton. He's on the soft tyres, so he is going to be looking to play the tactics game, I'm sure. It won't be the first time he's tried that. He's currently 2 seconds shy off the pole time in the Renault. The only remaining Renault in the league at the moment. Obviously we lost TR Stocky after 2 races as he decided to give up on league racing due to other commitments at the moment. If you are watching Stocky, we miss you. It'd be lovely to have you back. All the best, my friend. Moving on. A few cars in the pits, just try to figure out who's coming through on a lap. Let's just see who we've got. That was a lovely lap time from Big Parenta though in the Red Bull. Ultra soft tyres, 36.9. It'll be interesting to see if anyone can match that before the end. Here comes VP Vettel Racer through the last sector. He's got a car just up ahead and he's backed out of it by the looks of it. Has he? I don't know. Yeah, he's coming into the pits, so he's decided better off at RC Sam coming into the pits. And the one McLaren here this weekend, a Lee Findlay, on the track and on a lap just now on the red super soft tyres. He's currently in the top 10 in 9th place on the super softs, so be interested to see what he can do through there. Just give you quickly though, while we've got this quick moment with 5 minutes to go, Sean leads the championship 41 points, Ash is on 39, Eagle is on 32 points after his win in China, Casper is 4th on 30 points, his best result, 4th place in Australia, as I say he's looking for a podium this weekend. Tactician is 5th on 29, McGrady in 6th place on 28, and Dawados in 7th on 27 points. So it's very close still in the championship, and I'll be interested to see who can take advantage today. With Ash not being here, it means I've not got my pit wall coverage, so Ash, hurry up and get back, because I like my pit wall commentary during qualifying. Teams Championship, Ferrari lead the way as you'd expect, 68 points, McLaren in 2nd on 60. You'd wish, I bet they wish that in real life. Sauber 3rd, 53 points. Toro Rosso just beaten Red Bull, 34 to 33 points there. Haas on 30, Force India 24. Mercedes are the only other point scorers, 1 point. Renault and Williams still to score. Mercedes 1 point coming from Jindu, 10th place in Australia at the start of the season. So a lot of cars in the pits now, got a bit of a lull. Casper's out on track though, he's heading towards the line now. I think he's just heading, yep, this is his out lap, so we'll keep an eye on the Red Bull. He's pretty much the only one I think on a lap at the moment, apart from CSR Hamilton, who's kind of running about on those softs. So keep an eye on the Toro Rosso driver. Honda engine in the back, DRS open down the back straight, heading towards turn 3. And he's not going for 8th gear there, that's interesting from the Toro Rosso driver. Just brushing the wall, there'll be plenty of tyre marks up on that wall on the right hand side from into this race. And coming through to end sector 1, let's see if he's up on his split time. It's a 34.5, it's not giving me split, so I'm not sure how good he's doing. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2, but it's just cleared, so probably someone going slow. And coming through towards the castle section now. Very easy to get this wrong, got to commit fully to it though. I've lost many a wheel through there having a race myself, and getting a little sideways on the exit to head up towards the end of sector 2 in a moment. Flying through this section, easily flattering and hard on the brakes. Use all of the curb you can, just clipping the wall again. They're really pushing it, these guys today, and they really have to be. End of sector 2, 34.5 at the end of sector 2. Now it's just a flat out blast through to the finish line, and you just got to keep it pinned all the way through. Use as little steering lock as possible, use all of the power you can. 200, here comes the DRS, last bit of battery power. Will it improve Casper's time? And no, it does not. It's a 38.0 from the Toro Rosso driver, so it does not improve his time. Dawados out on a lap at the moment, just coming up and just finishing sector 1. And you can see the Red Bull in the background there as well, which will be possibly of Tactician or of Big Parenta on his outlap. Here comes Dawados, committed through the castle section one more time. And you can see that beautiful medieval castle in the background. Very historic place, Baku. It's also got many historical places. You've got the runs alongside the government houses, the old city. It's got the world famous Maiden Tower as well, which is towards turn 18, towards the back end of the track. So it's a very interesting place sitting on the Caspian Sea out here in Azerbaijan. It's a lovely place, very historical. If you've ever got a chance, many people have said it's a lovely place to visit as well. So there you go, I've done a bit of tourism sponsorship for them today. Pay me please. Coming into the last 45 seconds of qualifying, so this is where you need to be on it. We've got everybody out. Ultra Softs and Super Softs. And Lee Finlay, the only one in the top 10 on a different tyre at the moment with Super Softs. Jindu is third, so we're still pretty much as we were. I'm just looking here as Big Parenta comes through, and he's not gone any quicker there, so he's going to try one more lap. Last 19 seconds. Will anyone else be able to sneak through and get a lap time? We're going to watch the Mercedes third place Jindu at the moment coming through the castle section. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. It's disappeared now. And qualifying is now over, so this will be the final laps for everybody. Jim Pasty's finished. He's going to start no higher than 14th in the Williams. We're watching Jindu coming through the end of sector 2, and oh, he's thumped the wall there. I wonder if he's going to slow down after that. We'll soon see, but that's qualifying time up. We'll keep an eye on Jindu coming through as the Eagle goes into 5th place with his final lap, so it's a good result there for the Chinese Grand Prix winner. Pushes Davidos down the order. Now we've got RC Spider into pole position now, 36.898, 14 thousandths of a second as Jindu comes across the line in the Mercedes, and he puts it in pole position. 5/100ths faster than RC Spider. Brilliant lap from the Mercedes driver. Here comes Big Parenta in the Red Bull, the number 23 machine, but he's got traffic ahead. Will it affect him? We've got RC Sam 9th, Cherry 2 Pies 11th, and Rubens 12th. They're finished. They're going to get to pick their tyre choices for what they want to do tomorrow. Here comes Big Parenta up to the line, using the slipstream of his teammate Tactician, who dives to pit lane. Can that help him go back into pole position? And it is not quick enough, and he's pushed down to 6th because Lee Findlay, a cracking lap time in the McLaren just behind him there, 36.6 now. Davidos into 2nd place. This is just quick. Casper's the only other one on a lap, and he's running pretty slowly. He's on half throttle, so that is your grid. That is going to be the grid order, and it is a pole position for Lee Findlay in the McLaren. Stunning lap there. We didn't catch it there. We were watching Big Parenta. He was just behind, but a brilliant lap from the McLaren driver there. Davidos in 2nd, under a 10th slower in 2nd place in the Ferrari. 3rd place VP McGrady in the Haas, lovely effort there from him. Jindu in 4th, brilliant effort from the Mercedes driver. RC Spider 5th, Big Parenta in 6th place in the Red Bull. Sean in 7th after binning it through the castle section, so he's still in the top 10. He's going to have to start on those ultra soft tyres, the championship leader, and he's already had one crash by the looks of it, so that's not good for him. Got Eagle 8th, Casper 9th, and RC Sam in 10th place, and all of them will be starting on the ultra soft tyres. Cherry 2 Pie rounds out the start at 11th, and there's a couple of cars crashed after qualifying. That's not a problem now when you're done, so not an issue going forward. But there we go, qualifying done. Fast, frantic action going on there, but it is Lee Findlay in the McLaren taking his first pole position of the season with a lovely lap time of 36.693. Davidos in 2nd in the Ferrari, 36.7. VP McGrady in 3rd, 36.8. Jindu in 4th for Mercedes, just a 10th and a half shy of pole. RC Spider in the Force India 5th place. We've got Big Parenta 6th in the Red Bull. Sean in 7th in the other Ferrari, and they are the only drivers in the 36s. The Eagle 7th, the first driver in the 37s. Casper is 9th place, RC Sam in 10th, and I say Cherry 2 Pie and Hamilton 11th and 12th, but they will have free choice attire to use during the race, so it'll be interesting to see just what can be done. And I'm going to take a quick second during this lull to get myself a drink before the start of this race, because this is bound to be exciting as hell. So, the calm before the storm. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix Round 4 of Season 16 of the AOR Hype Energy League, here using the F1 2018. It's F2 you're watching here just now. Ignore the title, that was my fault. And we have a McLaren on pole position. Now, when was the last time you heard that? I get a feeling it was probably 2012 2013 when Button was there, can't quite remember fully, but Lee Findlay, the Scotsman, lovely lap time, puts him front and centre for this race. We've got Dawidos in the Ferrari in second, 7th place in the championship, be looking to improve on his best result of 3rd in Bahrain. Lee Findlay be looking to improve on his 3rd place last time out in China. So we'll keep an eye and see what happens as we go through the formation lap. 3.730 mile track, 20 corners in all. Who is going to take it? We'll run you through your order, although we've lost Jim Pasty already. So the Williams driver has disappeared out the race completely by the looks of it, and that is a shame unless he can get back in the lobby quick. But pole position, Lee Findlay. 2nd, Dawidos in the Ferrari. 3rd, VP McGrady in the Haas. 4th place for Jundu in the Mercedes. 5th place, RC Spider, Force India. 6th place, Big Parenta in the Red Bull. So your top 6, we've got 6 different cars. Will be interesting to see what happens from there. 7th place, your championship leader Sean in the 2nd Ferrari. The Eagle, the winner last time out in China after the stewards penalties and changes, he is in 8th. Casper in the Toro Rosso 9th. RC Sam rounds out your top 10, and those guys are all going to be running on the ultra soft tyres, as you can see there. Cherry Tupai 11th, CSR Hamilton in the Renault in 12th, and Ruben in the Mercedes 13th. They're running super softs. Tactician 14th, going for the soft tyres, along with VP Vettel Racer in the other Sauber, and the 2nd Haas of VP Dan Daniel in 16th place, running super softs. And if Jim Pasty has just rejoined the lobby, so hopefully he can still take part in the race. If he does, will be starting on the yellow marked softs. So we've got 4 on the super softs, 3 on the softs if Jim's racing, and everyone else starting on the ultra softs. And Jim Pasty's left the session again, so it looks like he's not going to be taking part in this race, and that is a shame for that to be the case. Coming up to the end of the formation lap though, we have 26 laps here of the Baku City Street circuit, and you can see Lee Findlay there, our pole sitter, just heading down towards his pole position slot. See Dawidos and McGrady having a bit of fun with the ghost in there, coming through 2nd and 3rd. And there is Lee hitting his marks onto the grid. Dawidos pulls up in 2nd, McGrady there in 3rd. We've got Jundu 4th, RC Spider in 5th, Big Parenta 6th. There's Sean, your championship leader, taking up 7th spot. Eagle, winner last time out, 8th place. Casper in 9th, and RC Sam and the other Force India in 10th place. We're going to jump back to the front now as the lights are about to go out. Here we go for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's round 4 of season 16 on AOR. 5 lights on, and we are underway in Baku, and they're all disappearing from the line. Lee looks like he's got a good start, but he's going to be challenged by Dawidos into turn 1, but he looks like he's going to be able to hold it off. McGrady able to keep into P3. Casper's up a couple of places already as well, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. And Jundu getting on and side by side with McGrady, coming through turn 2 as he comes strolling down towards turn 3 for the first time. No DRS yet. Cherry Tupai up a few places already. We're going to jump back. It's nearly 3 wide as Jundu and McGrady and Spider trying to get involved. Big Parenta as well, lock up from Findlay there, and there goes RC Spider keeping his 5th place from Big Parenta, and now he's going to be challenged by Casper to come up to the next part. In fact, Casper looks like he's already got the move done as they come through. They're side by side there, coming through the corner. It's going to be tricky. We've got 2 Toro Rossos and a Red Bull. There's going to be no love lost here, and this is not an overtaking spot, but Casper's got the inside. Side by side. Oh, you don't want to be side by side through here, boys. And so Casper backs out of it, lets Big Parenta through. It's probably quite a clever move from the Toro Rosso driver. Back up front there, Lee Findlay, he's already got a 2nd clear. Dawidos in the Ferrari in 2nd, Jundu just behind the Mercedes in 3rd, VP McGrady in 4th, and he has got the attention of RC Spider behind him. Well, he is looking all over the back of this Mercedes of Jundu. Let's keep an eye on McGrady just now coming through the final sector. Ruben's made up a place there on the CSR Hamilton. Sean's down to 11th place from starting in 7th, so that is not a good start from the championship leader. Here comes McGrady though, no DRS, he's got the battery turned up. slipstreaming down. Will he be able to get him under the brakes? Into turn 1, 206 miles an hour, they're side by side. And a bit of a lock up from Jundu and McGrady. Looks like he's got the move done. We'll switch to the other camera, and he has. Good move from the Haas driver, and now Jundu is going to have RC Spider all over him. CSR Hamilton's dropped a few places further back. Let's just try to see if we can see what's happened there. With the Renault driver, he has dropped all the way down. But Jim Pasty is actually running. Lovely. Good to see that Jim's got in, unless it's a ghost, but hey. But yeah, CSR Hamilton's lost a few places there, so it's not too good for that. And we're going to jump back up to Jundu. And see, you've got, oh, McGrady actually all over Dawidos, and then we've got Spider and Big Parenta looking over the back of that Mercedes. Lap 2 with 26, and a long way to go in this race. But Lee Finlay, look at that gap already from the McLaren driver. 3 seconds clear. He is well out of DRS range, which will come into effect this time by. And Dawidos in the Ferrari has got that Haas all over his rear view mirrors. He's going to need to be careful into turn 1 this time by, as McGrady is likely to have a good sprint through. I'll keep an eye on this for now. Lee Finlay is disappearing into distance. Look at that train of cars there. Second all the way down to at least about 14th. There's not very much between them all. You can see passing everywhere you go. I will do my best to keep up with it all, and I will also do my best to take a breath and remember to breathe. But here we go, down the straight. VP McGrady's got the slipstream on the Ferrari. 42-second lap for Lee Finlay, fastest, but I don't think McGrady's going to get by there. He backs out of it. We'll look behind though. Jundu trying to hold off Ruben with the fastest lap, but no changes there. And Sean's made up a place in RC Sam just a little bit further back, and that is him now into the top 10. There he is, our championship leader here in F2. We'll see what he can do. He's trying to chase down the Eagle. He's got DRS here at the moment because out of his. And there's Dawidos having to defend off McGrady. Ruben's got past Sam, but Dawidos holding off there from VP McGrady under DRS. And look at this train. Second, third, let's see here, we go. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, be 10th in a minute. And I'm getting commentary, Iceman, Dawidos, big wing damage is what he's saying. So the Ferrari damage in its wing, yeah, you can see it there in fact. There we are on the onboard, you can see it's missing its right front end plate. Very well spotted, Iceman, thank you for pointing that out for me. And that is why they've got this train of cars lining up behind the Ferrari driver. He's obviously trying to stretch it out to the pit stop window, but those tyres will be screaming. He's going to be losing a lot of front downforce. It's going to not help him through the corners, and that is why we've got this train of cars all the way back. McGrady's bound to get a good run here with DRS. Surely he's going to get past this time by. There'll be no DRS artificial assistance for the Ferrari, and we'll keep an eye on those just behind as well, because Jundu's got a train in him as well. And there goes McGrady, he's already through. Can he hold it? We'll keep an eye on what's going on. And there's cars everywhere. Look, that's the Spider going by Jundu as well. They're going, oh my goodness. 2x2 into the wall. Contact. Toro Rosso off, that's Cherry 2-Pie. That's horrible luck once again for a Toro Rosso driver. He's just had no luck this season. It looks like he got a bit squeezed there as he went 2x2. We've got a safety car here in Baku already, lap 4, and we have a safety car due to that incident, and they're all going to bunch up. Now the big loser there is going to be Lee Findlay. He was 6.5 seconds clear up front, and this is going to completely annihilate that lead. That is such rotten luck for him. But it was a moment there between where Jundu, Spider side by side. Big Parenta was in there as well, and Cherry 2-Pie amongst it. It was about 4 cars all side by side almost through turn 1, and it looked like it was Jundu in the Mercedes caught the wall, then caught Cherry 2-Pie, to what I could see, and it pitched the Toro Rosso out into the wall. So we have a safety car here on lap 4 of 26 and back. I'm just going to find Cherry 2-Pie, see if we can see any damage against his car as he comes through here. Any damage? Yes, he's missing some of his front wing, a bit like Dawidos, so I'm expecting him to pit along with Dawidos. But yellow flags all around the circuit. This could be a chance for those on the Ultrasofts to get into the pits and get them off the car. Dawidos is bound to be doing that, but I wonder, will we see the leader come into the pits? Let's see, is he heading for pit lane? He's keeping to the delta as much as he can, and he's... Yes, he's pitting, so Lee Finley into the pits. He's deciding this is his best chance to do it, is to pit now. Begredy's in, Dawidos in, Spider's in, Big Parenta's in, Jundu, Casper, Eagle, Sean, they're all pitting. The top 10. The only ones really staying out by the looks of it is RC Sam in the Force India, and he's on Ultrasofts as well, and the Toro Rossos are stacking. That's horrid for Cherry 2 Pie. He's not obviously got caught up in the tangle, and now he's having to stack up behind his teammate as well, so terrible there for him. But pretty much most of the field into pit lane. But an interesting choice from RC Sam in the Force India on the ultra soft tyre. Started in 10th place, remember, and he has stayed out on those tyres. You've got to think that's maybe a wrong call from him, unless he's going to come in this time round and just join the end of the queue. But he's going to put him to the back, so unless he's trying to think he can make this run, or there might be another safety car after the restart, we'll wait to see. But Tactician is now up to second on those soft tyres, so it's good for him, as well as CSR Hamilton in third on the super softs in the Renault. Those three have not pitted, and we've got a 5 second stop go penalty for RC Spider, collision with Jim Pasty, who I thought was not running, but he's obviously got back into the lobby. So that's a 5 second penalty for both of them due to contact, so that is interesting. Let's just see what's going on here. Yeah, they're running 6 and 7s, they also just got caught up in the train there. So that's an interesting moment, but you can see everybody except for the top 3 and Jim Pasty have pitted, and are all now running the soft tyres. Although, well, then again, VP Vettel Racer and Cherry 2 Pie onto the super softs again. That's an interesting tactic. Wonder if that was meant or not. Be interesting to see. We're going to have at least one more lap by the looks of it under the safety car. The lights are still on, so we've got a little bit of a quiet moment here in Baku to catch our breaths after that frantic start. Safety car brought out. They were 2 by 2 into turn 1, and it looked to me from the pictures I had that Jundu and the Mercedes caught the wall, and just as he came back, Cherry 2 Pie, wrong place, wrong time. There goes RC Spider into the pits, so he just didn't want to stack up behind his teammate RC Spider. So Tactician now in the Red Bull. It's not the first time we've seen Tactician do a different kind of strategy. He now leads, Hamilton in second, and there's Lee Finley, pole sitter, in third place, but he has stopped already, remember, so that's good for him. So it'll be interesting to see when the lights go out. Must have been quite a bit of damage across the track. RC Spider's rejoined on the super softs. He is down in 17th position. He is now last on the track. And Cherry 2 Pie to compound further misery for the Scotsman. He's made another stop, gone onto the soft tyres, and he's got a 5 second stop go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Gets caught up in it. It looked to be an innocent bystander to me. And now compounding the misery with a time penalty for crossing the white line on exit. A nice wee lull in the race, so Tactician is your leader in the Red Bull. CSR Hamilton in second. 5 second stop and go penalty for Dawidos, collision with Parenta. Sean's got a 5 second stop go for hitting Vettel Racer. So these guys obviously catching each other out with their braking and accelerating, and the game's giving them penalties. Stewards in the game giving penalties all about, so that's going to have an effect at the end of this race for sure. I'm going to get it back up to Tactician up front. Lovely overhead view here, but we are under safety car. Obviously remember at this point in 2017 Hamilton and Vettel had their infamous wheel to wheel collision. Safety car is in this lap, so Tactician becomes the safety car now. He's going to let it disappear off into the distance and hopefully get into pit lane, but it's a long run. But we're about to go racing again. It'll be lap 7 at 26 when we go racing again. So here we are, just waiting for the restart. Tactician leading them to the flag. I'm going to try my best to keep an eye on everything going on here. When is the Red Bull driver going to pin the throttle and go? He's not gone yet. There he goes, that's it. DRS enabled and we are back underway. And here we go down to turn number 1. Tactician leads, CSR Hamilton. Lee Finley's already got past. And with McGrady and Jim, goodness me, there's a lot of movement there. McGrady, I'm getting mixed up now because there's so much going on. Lee Finley holding off McGrady there. Jim Pasty still in 5th. The Eagle down in 6th place. So there's going to be a bit of action behind because Tactician and Hamilton have made a bit of a jump in the rest of the field. And there is McGrady. So let's just keep an eye back here. But we have restarted race lap 7. RC Spider making a few places up. Jundu's going back up the way. And there's Vettel Racer going down. Dan Daniel getting past Ruben in the Mercedes further back, so just try to keep an eye on all the movements. There's going to be a lot of it in these first few laps, that is for sure. There is VP McGrady, so just jump away from him. Jim Pasty still to pit, has the Williams driver. Oh, and he's hit the wall. That is contact with the wall. Has it damaged the car at all? Looks like he's missing part of the front wing. That is going to let the Eagle through, surely. Is he missing front wing? It looks like he might be, but that was a contact with the wall through the castle section. He's caught the wall again on the exit there, and that's cost him a place. And now, is he going to cause a bit of a train? That looked like someone making a bit of a dive up the inside there. Dan Daniel looking at Davidos in the Ferrari, I think. But he's managed to hold off for the meantime. So Tactician leads. He's got a second over Hamilton. Here comes Casper and Jim Pasty around the outside. That Williams is struggling. I'd expect to see it into the pits any moment now. And we're going to see Davidos go flying past it in just a moment. There he goes. So yeah, damage on the Williams. I'm absolutely positive for that. We're watching the carnage come up here because they've got a Ferrari, Williams, Haas. There goes the Williams into the pits. Someone else into the pits as well, so possibly more damage. We've got 2 cars pitting. The other one was Jundu. We've got Cherry Tupai back in the pits again. A horrible race for the Toro Rosso driver. He's had no luck in these first 4 races. And it is just a shame to see a driver with such good pace having such horrible luck. Oh my goodness, we've got a crash. Hamilton's in the wall. CSR Hamilton in the wall. He is out of the race. He's in the middle of the road. Lee Finley, I don't know if he was involved in it, but we just caught the end of that. Just as I was jumping back through, but CSR Hamilton out of the race in the Renault, missing the front tyre. He's caught the wall. I don't know if there's been contact yesterday, but I think there's been contact with Lee Finley. Look at that front wing. Damage on the right front wing of the pole sitter, and that is horrible for that. I wonder if he's... It looks like he's probably had a go up the inside and he just not got it right. It's going off everywhere around here, and that is going to mean a pit stop for the McLaren driver. He looked to be in prime position, having pitted. And now he's going to have to pit again, it looks of it. He's got damage in the front wing, locking up there into what I think is turn 17 if I've got my corners right. But you can see it there. There's front wing damage to the McLaren. There it is on the right front side. And VP McGrady all over. You can sense it. It's like a shark sensing the blood in the water. But Finley's going to be in the pits. And there goes McGrady. Is going to make it easily past Lee Finley. Keeps to the left hand side. DRS is now enabled. And there goes Lee for pit lane. So he is off into the pits to get that damaged wing repaired. So Tactician leads. All of that means he's now got a 6-second gap as Cherry Tupai retires from the race. And after that, I can't say I blame him. It's been such a shame for the Toro Rosso driver, as I say, but he is now out of the race. We've got 2 DNFs. Cherry Tupai is just retired, and CSR Hamilton up here at turn 3. We just caught the end of it in the wall, and it looks like it was damage caused with Lee Finley trying to pass, because the McLaren had damaged its front wing, and he has now dropped all the way down to 12th spot, but he's came back out on these super soft tyres. We've got some more yellow. Oh my goodness, we've got more yellow flags. That was Sean We got RC Sam, so that was Vettel Racer and RC Spider that we've seen there. RC Spider was facing the wrong direction for a bit there, so more contact. See if there's any damage to any of those two cars. Vettel Racers looks okay, and the Force India's off again. I'm guessing he's got a lot of damage and he is retiring from the session, so that's another retirement. As you can see, Lee Finley just going past along with Big Parenta. Big Parenta's just locked up there, coming through. See if he's just caught. Well, no, he's managed to avoid it. So another retirement. RC Sam, something happened there in that first sector at the end of it between him and VP Vettel Racer, and that is another retirement. It's a shame because Spider was looking pretty decent there in the early stages until the pit stop phase, so it'll be a shame to see that happen. But his teammate's still going to got a virtual safety car now, so interesting to see. No tacticians past the pit lane, so he's not going to be able to take advantage of any pit stops. Will anybody pit under this virtual safety car? I'm going to find the nearest gaps here for the restart. Nobody's taken advantage because most people have pitted, but that is a virtual safety car. That will be due to the RC Spider VP Vettel damage, and we're back underway. Virtual safety car is now in lap 10 of 26 here in Baku. It's been frantic so far here in F2 and AOR. Lee Finley now back into the top 10. VP Vettel Racer has pitted. It's quite an interesting pit stop considering he's already been in the one time. No, it's actually his first pit stop. Jundu's pitting, as is Jim Pasty as well, and Jundu, that's his second stop, so I'm wondering if he picked up damage from somewhere as well. But Tactician still leads the Azerbaijan Grand Prix from VP McGrady, 5.4 seconds between the top two, but Tactician has still to pit, having started on those soft tyres. VP McGrady has pitted already. He'll be looking to improve on second place in China last time out. The Eagle winner last time out in the Silver, he's third place, he's pitted also. In third place at the moment. Casper in fourth has also been into the pits, as has Dawidos, who we are watching at the moment, trying to hold off VP Dam Daniel in sixth. VTR Ruben is in seventh in the Mercedes. He's made up quite a few spaces from his starting position. As you can see, he's made up 6 places, Daniel up 10, but it's Tactician with the most places made up at the moment. The biggest loser on track at the moment is your pole sitter Lee Finley, having to make a second stop due to front wing damage in an incident that looked to have taken out CSR Hamilton. So I'll just bring it back to here and see where the battles are on track. This looks to be the closest at the moment. Dawidos in 5th, keeping VP Dam Daniel behind him in 6th, and they're trying to both catch up to Casper. I know that Eagle isn't too far behind VP McGrady, so we'll need to keep an eye there. Lee Finley, 1 minute 40.5, fastest lap of the race, and they're eating into the lead of Tactician, who's still to pit 10 laps on those soft tyres. And you see 4th, 5th and 6th in the shot there. They're 2nd and 3rd just up ahead. The rest of the field pretty spread out at the moment. Frantic first half of the race. Incredible stuff. We've had contact, we've had drama, we've had a safety car, we've had a virtual safety car. So we had a good start. Lee Finley made a wee 5 seconds in the lead he was when the safety car came out due to a clash between CSR Hamilton and it was just no, sorry, we had the safety car due to other damage. I'm apologising. In turn 1 with Cherry Tupai getting caught up in a moment, along with Jundu and a couple of others. We had 2 lots of 2x2 into turn 1. That brought out the safety car due to debris on the track, and then at the restart, Lee Finley, having pitted from the lead back in 3rd place, took a look up the inside, we think, on CSR Hamilton into turn 3, and contact was made, put the Renault driver out of the race, the Lebanese driver out of this race, and the McLaren front wing damage, meaning that your pole sitter is now 10th, having made 2 stops already. And we had a virtual safety car after RC Spider got into a collision with VP Vettel Racer, and it's just been absolute action packed from the word go. Now I've lost my pen. There it is. So keep an eye on things here. This is still the closest battle. Dawidos and VP Dam Daniel are going to go on board with a Haas driver coming up to turn 3. Not close enough on this occasion. So the first question we're going to wonder, will Tactician pit before he's caught? Second question's then going to be, can McGrady keep the lead from from the Eagle in third place, second and third? That's going to be the provisional lead when Tactician pits, for sure. So that is your two main questions. Casper provisionally P3 once Tactician pits at the moment as well. Now you've got this battle here, Dawados 5th, VP Dan Daniel and 6 coming through the castle section. It is provisionally for 4th and 5th once Tactician pits. We've got Ruben the Spaniard in 7th place in the Mercedes. Good run so far from him. RC Sam's 8th in the Force India, and then your championship leader is 9th at the moment, and showing that he's 3 seconds off of Sam. That was a 3-second penalty for Big Parenta as well. It looked like it was for multiple warnings, so we've got a few penalties already which could still affect the order of this race. Coming through again now, can the Haas get the run on the Ferrari this time? 3 tenths. The DRS is going to be open in just a moment. 210. Batteries turned up to 3. So he's got it in a good mode, and he's closing. He's closing ever closer. He's having a look. He's looking up the inside. Is he going to go for it? Nope. The Ferrari shuts the door, and he's going to have to take another go down through turn 2 and towards turn 3. Will he be able to get the run this time? Got a bit sideways on exit. So it's calmed down for a moment, and the Ferrari's got the DRS as well, so that's keeping him ahead as well. And it'll be another lap yet before it carries on. Here is your race leader, Tactician in the Red Bull. End of Sector 1 into Sector 2, heading towards the castle. And you can see there's the run towards the finish line on your right hand side. Lovely viewing point, gets you both sides of the track. And here we go through the castle section. Very tight. Clipping the corners. There's the castle on your left. 12th century, I believe that is. There you go. You learn things every time you listen to me here on AOR. My name is Andy. I'm running solo tonight. Ollie, my co-commentator, not with us due to illness. Get well soon. Ollie, you can see a front wing there on the side. That looked like a Ferrari front wing. Let's see if I can find it again. No, I can't. So that is interesting. It was a piece of front wing. It was red, so it was either Ferrari or maybe a Toro Rosso. But that could have been the Baby Cherry 2 pies from earlier. But this is still closest battle on the track at the moment between the Ferrari and the Haas. So similar engines in the back of these two, both Ferraris. Dawados keeping ahead at the moment. Will he be able to get a chance to go up the inside? The Ferrari's going to have DRS as well. Coming up towards turn 1. No, not close enough on this occasion, so the race calming down. I think a lot of these drivers that have pitted under safety car know they've got to make these tyres last to the end of the race, and that could still mean the likes of Lee Finlay and Big Parenta could still come back into this, but at the moment they are 20 and 26 seconds down on the leader, so it's going to be a bit to catch that up. I'm keeping an eye on everything just now. The Eagle is close as well, but this is freeway battle for 4th. I'm going to try and keep an eye on everything else as well up front, because the Eagle's getting close to VP McGrady, who's getting closer to Tactician as they come down towards the castle. There goes Casper, Dawados, and then VP Dan Daniel. Toro Rosso Honda, Ferrari, Haas Ferrari. 3 different manufacturers, 2 different engine manufacturers in the one picture, all pretty much in the same screenshot. And they come down towards the end of Sector 2. Got a bit of a quiet spell at the moment here in this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And we're just going to jump forward for a quick second to VP McGrady, who's got that Salba of the Eagle hunting him down. Both drivers, best result last time out in China. Eagle got the win after a time penalty for Sean post-race, demoted him down to 6th place, and Vigrady benefited as well, going up to 2nd. Good jump back here, Dawados trying to chase down Casper. It looks like he's managing to keep that gap to the Haas driver behind him at the moment. To come down, oh, sideways there from VP Dan Daniel, but he's managed to hold it. It's now lap 15, so we're already more than halfway through. this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's AOR F2 on the PS4. My name's Andy, running solo tonight. I hope you're enjoying the action so far. It's been fast and frantic over the first 8 laps. We've had a safety car, we've had a virtual safety car as well. And your pole sitter, Lee Finlay, in the one McLaren that is running, is in 10th place, having had to make 2 stops. One was under safety car, the second one was after he had contact, by the looks of it, with CSR Hamilton, possibly that caused the retirement of the Renault driver or not. We just caught the end of it, but that has put him down the order, or he would be up front just now, leading this race pretty much apart from Tactician, who is still to pit 14 laps in on those tyres. Davidos, 5-second stop go penalty, exceeding track limits. You've seen it there on screen, jumping over the curb, and that is not going to be good for the Ferrari driver. It means quite possibly he might actually have to come in and pit to take that. We've got Jim Pasty in the pits as well in the Williams. He is down in 14th in the last. Your retirees are RC Spider, had contact late on, and here goes Davidos, in fact, on Casper. Just ignore that for a moment, and that is an easy move from the Ferrari driver under DRS. Casper went to the inside, gave the racing line really to the 21 machine, and that is a simple move. And Ruben up ahead as Tactician has now pitted for super soft, so VP McGrady assumes the lead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And Tactician still just coming out of pit lane, 10th place at the moment on the time standings. That puts Lee Findlay up into 9th. VP Dan Daniel ahead behind. Look at this, he's got Casper on the run down to turn 3. They're still side by side, could be contact there nearly, but both drivers avoiding it. Good racing from the two, but it is a good move from Daniel to get past Casper, who's lost 2 places in the space of half a lap. So not good there for the Toro Rosso driver. Tactician is rejoined in 10th place, so he's the last points runner at the moment. On board, front wing angle there from VP Dan Daniel. There's VP McGrady leading, and he has got Chinese Grand Prix winner Eagle, all over the back of him. Both saving up the battery just now, they'll need it down here. And the Sauber is going to have DRS down here. Can he get the move done? He's gaining already with a slipstream. This is going to be a pretty easy move under DRS. We're going to have a change for the lead in lap 16 going into 17. And the Sauber, the Eagle, soars into the lead. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix. A nice easy move, DRS assisted as well. And that is very easily done. VP McGrady back down to 2nd in the Haas, but he's going to now have DRS coming down the back straight. And there you can see on the left, oh, sideways from Eagle out of the corner again. Will that give VP McGrady the run? Coming down towards turn 3. He's going to have the DRS, it's wide open, he's not close enough to make a move. Just keep an eye behind, because there's Dan Daniel on the brakes, locking up nearly into the back of the Ferrari, and managed to avoid that there. Very lucky to do so indeed. Whew. You can see the fastest laps there, fastest lap from Lee Finlay on the Super Softs, 9th place at the moment, 1 minute 40.5. He is the only driver apart from Jundu to get into the 1 minute 40s. Everyone else is 1 minute 41, and Big Parenta is in the pits for his 2nd stop. I wonder what tyres he's going to put. He's put super soft tyres back on again. You can see your gainers. Daniel is the biggest gainer in this race, 12 spaces from where he started. The biggest loser is Jindu, started 4th, down to 9 places to 13th at the moment. We're keeping an eye on this now. This is Eagle's turn to defend from McGrady. Will we have a repeat of what happened last lap? You can see in the background as well, Daniel catching up with Davidos. Keep an eye on this for the 1st place, and Daniel's out of the race. There's been contact, he's out. Look at that, there it is on the side of the road, and McGrady goes back through into the lead. Now where is Casper? Is he anywhere near? But damn, Daniel out of the race. He was in brilliant position. I don't know what's happening, if he's got sideways or had contact with Davidos. He's into the wall, and that is the 4th retirement from the race. That is such a shame for the Haas driver, as he was doing really well. He was the biggest gainer in the field. Tactician goes fastest lap, 1:40.2. That's a quick lap from the Red Bull. He's catching up to Sean, who is right behind Lee Findlay, our pole sitter. Quickly jump to them because they're coming down towards turn 3 under DRS. Can Sean make a move on the McLaren? No, he's not close enough. The McLaren locks up into turn 3. I'll jump back to the lead for just a moment's time. They're coming through the castle section, so this battle, along with the battle between Lee and Sean, are the closest on track. You can see Sean's been on those soft tyres for 13 laps, Lee 9 laps, and he's on the super softs, so they could be at similar pace levels at the moment. VP, damn Daniel, I'd love to know what happened. If you're on the stream, Daniel, let me know in the comments what happened. We just got the end of it, we've seen you in the wall, minus your front right tyre. Did you lose it coming out, or was it contact with Dawidos? There was no damage to the Ferrari by the looks of it, so it'll be interesting to hear any thoughts from the Haas driver. But McGrady's managed to pull a second over the Eagle, so we're going to jump back to the battle for 7th. Lee Findlay. Sean is now dropped back a little bit. His Tactician is flying through the field. Half a second there. He's in DRS range, but Sean's going to have DRS as well on Lee, so this could be a very interesting moment in the race indeed. They come flying down towards turn 1 to start the 19th lap. The leader is on lap 19 of 26. We're into the final 7 laps. Some of those up front are going to be screaming for grip. Tactician could be in a box seat there in the Red Bull. 3-lap-old super soft. If he can just get past the 2 cars in front of him quickly, he could be in a good spot. We're coming down towards turn 3. Sean's defending. He knows Tactician's there. Where is he? There's the Red Bull. Lee Findlay turns in. They're side by side. Tactician bumping the wall there as Big Parenta goes to the fastest lap. First one under 1:40. He's towards the back of the field trying to hunt down that final point. But that was nearly into the wall between Tactician and Sean. But it looked like it was fair. Hard but fair, and that's the way we want it to be. We don't want it to be anything too much more than that. And he continues on. 7th, 8th, 9th. You can see RC Sam and the Force India up ahead. 6th place. Casper's within a second of Dawidos now, so we will keep an eye on what goes on there. So he's trying to catch up to the Eagle, but he's falling back. And there's Tactician going for Sean again. That's an interesting place. Not much of a breaking point down to here really, but we'll have a go, will he? Up the inside? No, he pulls back in. He's going to wait for the DRS. Sean jumping over the curb. And those tyres, 14 laps old. Tactician's only 3 laps old, so he's got really fresh tyres here, the Red Bull driver. And he is going to get a brilliant run. He's going to be passed before the DRS zone actually. And that is a move for position. 8th place for Tactician. But will Sean come back at him? Because Sean now has DRS. So this gives him the chance to get a move back done. The Eagle catching up to VP McGrady, and Sean is moving hunting. Lee Findlay back in the pits for a 3rd stop. It's been a horrible race for the McLaren driver. That's his 3rd stop. Those tyres have just given up the ghost. Tactician managing to hold on for now. Just quickly jump to the Eagles. See what's going on now. He's not been able to keep up, so Sean chasing Tactician. DRS open, not close enough by a long shot, and Tactician with those better tyres is likely to just drive away from the Ferrari now. And in his last slot, that's lap 20 of 26. I'm going to come back up to the front, but we will keep an eye on the progress of Tactician and see what happens. It's going to be an interesting finish. The top 6 are on tyres that are 14-15 laps old. Lee Findlay's now an ultra soft, so he's going to try and just turn the wick up and go. VP Vettel Racer now fighting with Big Parenta. Big further down over the last points paying position. You can see those two sideways through the sector there. They're coming up to the end of sector 1 and 2. And they're coming through the castle section, so we'll jump back to the lead for now. Salba's got DRS. Can he close up on the Haas driver? He's not using DRS according to the telemetry, so that's interesting. We've got Casper chasing down Dawidos. They've got a gap to Ruben in 5th place. It's a good result for him so far if he can stay there. He started all the way down the field. He's made up 8 places, so he's our biggest gainer. Well, the biggest loser on track is Jundu, his teammate in the other Mercedes, who's lost a number of places, having started in 4th. And look at the stops, 3 stops for Lee Finlay, 1 under safety car, a second due to damage after a safety car, and a situation that's seen CSR Hamilton taken out of the race, and Tactician through on Sam as well, down into turn 3 as I was talking. And you can see Vettel Racers done 2, Big Parenta, Jundu and Jim Pasty have all done 3 stops as well, so a lot of different strategies, possibly just going let's try something towards the end of this race. But that is Tactician up to 6th. Those tyres only 5 laps old. Can he catch up? He's gap to the leader 15 seconds. Surely that's going to be too much for him to catch up to the lead, but he can certainly hunt down a podium maybe from there. It was a bit of a hard ask. It'll be interesting to see, so we will keep our eye on him. We're going to go back up to the front for the moment. There is VP McGrady in the lead. Coming up to the end of lap 21 to start lap 22, so we've got 5 laps to go here in Baku. This is AOR Hype Energy League's F2 on the PS4, and we're coming into the final stages of what has been a pretty exciting and frantic race. Multiple incidents, a safety car, a virtual safety car. We've got 4 drivers out of the race out of the 17 that started. And we are in for a bit of a grandstand finish because we have Tactician in 6th place, 5 lap old super soft tyres, and Lee Finlay on ultra softs, only a lap old now. Be interested to see if they can do anything, but Lee is 10 seconds back, so he's going to have to pull something out of the bag. But he was our pole sitter, so anything could happen. We're watching the leaders for now. Lee Finlay fastest lap, 39.9 on those ultra softs, showing the grip that he's got there, back in 9th place. But I think he might just be too far back now to challenge placing from Sean, unless his tyres start to fall off the cliff on the Ferrari. There's a lot of drivers now, 16, 17 lap old tyres, that are going to be really struggling for grip. I'll just keep an eye with these two a little bit out the way. They got about 3 seconds, 4 seconds over Dawidos in 3rd. And he's got Casper trying to hunt him down. Tactician in 6th in the Red Bull, the man to watch at the moment. We come down towards, so Eagle's going to have DRS again if he can keep in that time range that he's got at the moment. Can he be close enough? McGrady holding on really well. It's been a really impressive race from the Haas driver, and this could really boost him up the standings. Currently 6th place and 28 points. This would obviously give him 25 points if he was to keep this there. Lap 23 of 26 in Baku. And this is going to be a bit of a grandstand finish. We're going to jump back to Tactician, who is catching Ruben in the Mercedes. You got to think, with those tyres being so fresh in comparison, this will be a bit of a slam dunk if he can just get close enough to that Mercedes. We'll jump back here. No, we're fine at the moment when it comes to the leaders. So here comes Tactician. This is for 5th place. DRS battery turned up, and it's going to be pretty easy. He's already passed into the braking zone, and that is through. Cherry 2 Pie there, stream to see you out, my friend. And see you commenting saying, can't believe people. Love to hear a wee bit of expansion on that. I take it will be to do with your incident that caused the original safety car. I'm sure we'll hear about that after the race in the forums and stuff like that. We can bring that to you next time. But again, you've had such rotten luck, my friend. It's a shame to see. I hope it changes next time out in Catalonia for you. We are watching Tactician in the sister Red Bull from Cherry 2 Pie's Toro Rosso. 5th place, he's got 7 seconds to catch up to Casper, so it's going to be a tall order. We're only 3 laps to go. Casper now, teammate to Cherry 2 Pie, trying to hunt down Dawidos in the Ferrari. There's second between them, and the leader, there he is, VP McGrady, out of DRS range now from the Eagle. So it looks like we're going to have a bit of a calm finish maybe, or am I just jinxing things? Who knows? Be interesting to see what happens. Lap 24 of 26. There goes your leader. There is 5 seconds, just over 5 seconds, covering the top 4 cars, and you've just seen going through the shot. That is Jim Pasty ahead in the Williams car off the leader, so he's going to be getting blue flags shortly. He's not going to want to get in the way of this. Hopefully he's got his track spatial awareness on, and he's getting the warnings to let him know the leaders are coming through. We had a wee bit last time out in China where Ruben in the Mercedes got in the way in the final lap of the top 4, caused a bit of drama. He was on fresher tyres, which gave him a lot more grip than those, but he was not in contention, so hopefully Jim's able to keep out of the way so we can have a fresh and fair run to the line. I'm just watching as McGrady comes through. Look how close they get to the wall through there. Incredible accuracy. Just keeping an eye on what's going on. So going on to the penultimate lap in just a moment. A 3-second time penalty for Sean for multiple warnings, so that could give Lee Findlay another place. He's only 5 seconds back, so he only needs to gain another few seconds and he'll go up to 8th place at the end. Championship leader not having a great weekend. Crashed out in qualifying while on provisional pole through the castle section, and he is now down in 8th place. Not had the greatest of races, but we are moving on to the penultimate lap. Lap 25, there is your leader, VP McGrady in the Haas. 1.5 seconds clear of the Eagle in second in the Sauber, and third place is Dawidos, 3 seconds back from the Eagle and nearly 4.5 seconds from the leader in third. Casper is in fourth. Tactician is in 5th place. He looks to be, his tyres have now had their say, and it looks like he'll be probably settling for 5th place, so our focus is going to be on the lead here, although I can see that Sean is catching up to RC Sam. You've got DRS as well, so we'll just see if there's anything going to happen here between these two. No, Ferrari not close enough on this occasion. We'll keep an eye on that in case anything goes down further down. Sean obviously now got a penalty of 3 seconds, so even if he gets past, it's probably not going to do much unless he can pull away up the road. But with 20 lap old tyres, it's going to be a tall order. The Eagle sideways coming out of the castle section there. He's now back down to 1 second, just over a second, so he's trying to hold up. Has he just backed off to save himself some fuel maybe for this run to the line? Be interesting to see. He's within DRS range. Oh, McGrady got sideways there out of that corner. That's not going to give him a good run down to the line. You can see the speed difference on the two, and as it goes, lost a couple of tenths because of that. We go on to the final lap here in Baku. Jim Pasty just up ahead, a lap down nearly in 13th, fastest lap of the race, so well done for sticking with it, Jim. But here we go, one last time, and McGrady's locked up, he's wide. Where is the Eagle? He's side by side, he's nearly there. This is going to be interesting. Those tyres must be screaming in agony. And McGrady locked up into turn 1. The Eagle is right there with him. DRS down the back straight here. Can he do it? This is going to be his chance. We could be in for a lightning finish. It could be very good indeed. But the 96 stays ahead at the moment. McGrady playing the defensive game. Now he's just got to keep it tidy through this section. Keep it tidy through there. Eagle will not be able to get by. It is too tight, especially coming up here to the castle section. This is the last lap. AOR F2 on the PlayStation 4, and we have a fight for the lead. Lock up there from McGrady. Eagle right behind. They're coming up to the castle section now. There's Dawidos just behind. He's third place, and as long as he can keep in the road, he should stay there as well. But this is where it's at. Can the Eagle make it 2 wins out of 2? Or will McGrady take his first win and make it 4 different winners in the first 4 races? They're coming down now to the end of Sector 2 and into Sector 3. This is the one and only chance. The battery's going to be turned right up for both of them. They've both got similar battery power, so it's turned right up. The fuel mixture is up. Here we go. We've seen a grandstand finish in the esports event where we see one here tonight. McGrady's heading for the line. Eagle's going to have DRS in just a moment. Will he be able to get close enough? He's closing all the time, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. And VP McGrady takes the win. Eagle in second, Dawidos takes third, Casper is going to be fourth, but unserved time penalty means Dawidos drops to 5th place, so Casper gets the podium, Tactician 4th, Dawidos will be 5th place due to that unserved stop and go. Be interested to see if he feels it was fair or not. Goes to steers. Ruben with 6th in the Mercedes, good time for him. RC Sam 7th, Lee Finley will be 8th, Sean another once unserved the stop go penalty, so he's dropped to 9th, and Big Parenta just coming up to the line now will round out your top 10 in the Red Bull. So brilliant racing up front from McGrady and the Eagle. Casper takes 3rd, and there's Parenta in 10th. VP Vettel a good bit further back, heading for the line now. He will be in 11th place. Jundu started 4th, not what he wanted to have done today. He'll be home in 12th. It'll be a shame for him having started in 4th. And your last driver will be Jim Pasty, coming through very shortly, who's coming through the last sector now. He will be 13th and last. But what a race. And here's your top 4, well, 3 of your top 4, since Dawidos' penalties have dropped him down to 5th. But it is VP McGrady who takes the win here in Baku, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, round 4 of the F2 AOR Hype Leagues. And that means in F2 we have 4 different winners from the first 4 races. Ash won the first race in the McLaren, Sean won in Bahrain in the Ferrari, we had Eagle take home the win in China after a post-race penalty, and here we are, VP McGrady will take the top step of the podium here in Baku, and we have 4 different winners. So it's McGrady, the Eagle and Casper, your top 3, Haas, Sauber and Toro Rosso. There's a podium you wouldn't expect to see for real. Fantastic race there from everybody. A lot of controversy as well. There were a good few clashes. We had a safety car, we had a virtual safety car, 4 DNFs as well, and it'll be interesting to hear from our top 3. I'm going to see if I can get them into a chat, just to have a quick wee chat with them, ask them about their race and see what they noticed from any of the incidents. But there's your finishing order. McGrady leads and wins for Haas F1, the Eagle in second, so German 1-2, Casper in third, Dutchman up into third place. He wanted a podium here and he got it, albeit it was down to time penalties for Dawidos, dropping to 5th. Tactician takes 4th. Good strategy from him, starting from outside the top 10, made it work, helped a bit with the safety cars. Dawidos to say in 5th, finished 3rd in the road, but time penalties have dropped him down. Ruben in 6th, good result for him. It's the best point score for Mercedes so far this year. RC Sam in 7th for the Frenchman in the Force India. Quiet race, didn't see too much of him apart from the early doors before the safety car. Lee Finley, the pole sitter, dropping to 8th, not what he wanted. Got caught up in an incident with CSR Hamilton. We'll need to find out what happened there. Hopefully someone's seen it. Sean in 9th, he drops down, having finished 7th on the road. Time penalties again, and Big Parenta rounds out the top 10 in the Red Bull, and he is 10th. VP Vettel Racer, Jindu and Jim Pasty round out the finishing order. VP Dan Daniel, CSR Hamilton, Cherry Tupai and RC Spider, all DNFs. We're going to see if we can get the top 3 into the chat and have a quick word with them, hopefully in a wee moment. So the screen is going to go blue for a second while I invite them, because I am obviously running myself, so I don't have my commentary partner Ollie to help me out. So let's just see if I can get them in. So let's have a wee look. And very interesting race. I'll be looking forward to hear what most people have got to say. But a great win for VP McGrady. I'm just going to get him invited. The second car was Eagle. I'll just see if we can find him. There's Casper. You can get him in. That's easy enough. Tactician's there. Good race from Tactician, not from the back of the field. Taking it 4th place. Just try to see if I can find the Eagle to invite him in as well. Don't have everybody on the friends list, so it does take a wee bit longer sometimes to get this sorted. And it's been 2 weeks, so obviously they're quite further down my invite list. But brilliant race here. Tell me what you thought below in the comments. We'll get some questions if you've got time to ask to the drivers as well. I'm just waiting to get them all along just now. Where are we? Just looking for Eagle. It's the only one I need to find. And I can't find them. I'll find them in a moment. So, see if they're going to join into the chat. Hopefully they will. See if I can do it this way. Casper, pretty happy there in the chat. Sent you an invite to come join us in the chat room for a quick interview, my friend, so if you've got it, please accept it. And there's invite sent out. So hopefully you've all got the invite now, so if you can see it, it'd be great if you can come and join me. See if we can get them to join up just now. Usually I have Ollie do this, so hurry back, Ollie, because it's a lot easier when you're able to do it and I can do the stand-ins. So, ding it an invite. Okay, let me try it a different way then. Stay in the lobby and I will just end my party chat. That'll probably be the easiest way to do it. So I'll do it that way. There we go. So rather than the party chat, let's just see, can any of you hear me, guys? There we go, we've got some people. Brilliant. So, is VP McGrady still about? Yes, he is. McGrady, can you hear me, my friend? Winner of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Are you there with me today? I'll take that as a no for now, but if you are able to join in with us. Do we have Eagle? The Eagle, second place. No. This is going well. Casper, I know you're there. I can hear you, my friend. Lovely race from you there. Thank you for being there. I'm used to Ollie doing all this for me, so it saves a lot of hassle for me. But you did say pre-race you were looking to get a podium. You'd won here last year, I think, as well. So, good race. You made the strategy work as well. How was it for you? You certainly made it work. Yeah, you certainly made that work. Now, the safety car that came up, the actual proper safety car, if I remember rightly, I think you were right in the middle of that. To me, it looked like it was Jundu caught the wall and he caught your teammate Cherry Tupai on the bounce back. What did you see of that? Because you were right in that. Yeah, he made that podium work. Would you, with that incident to what you've seen, do you think you can proportion blame to anybody at all in that, or was it just a racing incident? Where, you know, there was 4 of you going into turn 1, 2 by 2 basically. would you say it was someone's fault, or you know, if you had to stick your neck out, or would you just say it was a racing incident that took your teammate out? See what happens there. No problem. Well, congratulations in third place today. A lovely race from yourself, and you know, you've been very consistent. Points in all 4 of the first races, and you're just improving every time by the looks of it. So who knows, we might be talking to you as a race winner very soon. But Casper, thank you very much for that. McGrady and Eagle are in the lobby here, but I don't know if they can hear me. Does anyone else have a mic on that would like to have a wee quick chat before we finish up the stream tonight? Nope, I'll take silence as golden then. Okay, fair enough. Well, if that's the case, then that will be it for this evening. Very interesting topsy-turvy race. A safety car, a virtual safety car. We had incidents aplenty, but it was VP McGrady in the Haas taking his first victory of the season. As I say, that's 4 different winners from the first 4 races here in F2. We'll be back next time for the Spanish Grand Prix at the Circuit de Catalunya. But my name is Andy, and until next time, this is AOR, and we will see you again soon. Ta-ra.